I hear Spirit continuously saying to me is weirder or stranger things have happened to you than what is about to occur. I feel like you got something spicy in your love life about to occur. And you've been cleansing yourself of a lot of negative energy. I mean, you're really focused. Like, you feel so calm and confident in your choices. You're seeing the bigger picture, allowing yourself to have further parts of protection, not harp on what has happened, but focus on the strength going forward. You guys hear that? Oh, I've never heard it do that sound before. Yeah, you're one resilient fire that burns within you, and your power just transmutes. Anything thrown your way, you send right back, but you transmute into love, light, and positivity for everyone involved. Spirit is very proud of you for understanding when it's time to go into slow and steady wins the race. You've passed with flying colors is what they're stating. You're not feeling sorry for making decisions that are best for yourself anymore. You are not sorry for being able to see things that you can't explain and not needing to give people understandances for when you decide what holds value in my life to stay. Very interesting. There's this sense of zen being in your energy. There really is. I don't think you've felt this calm or self-assured ever. Like you've been on the top of your intuition and game for the past couple years now, but right now you just hit the deepest of aha moments. You know exactly who you do and do not need to keep your gloves up to. Wow. So, what is your reading about, my friend? Stranger things have happened to you. Well, look, the only card up. So there's a flight. Yeah, there's somebody who you're not expecting this character. And that's how I want to state it. This character to come back into your life. There's a fling or someone of the past, a past relationship that you absolutely have completely swayed from. And really do not see coming. What is this? The Temple of the Sun. It would be somebody who feels like they were not following their intuition with you from the very beginning. That's what they want me to state. Somebody that took your kindness as weakness, not as true divine feminine strength. Interesting. I think they're going to come in with some crazy explanation, like soap opera level explanation for what took them so long to come around. I was doubting myself. I self-sabotage, yada yada. Wow, well, all of these just flew out. So we're definitely going to put those here. I'm still being called, though. Okay, they wanted me to still do a few from this deck. That's what's going on. Building up. See, my Dragon Tarot, I call on these cards to channel divine masculine strength and confidence. I feel somebody, Spirit wants you to be wary of. You can't just welcome this person in with open arms. For some of you here, the best thing to do is, to not even play the game. Not even entertain this connection, but your collective takes what resonates. We're going to help you identify the key elements to this reading. Let's see what we received. Wow. Yeah, this person's going to come with some crazy example. They didn't even want me to say excuse. It's like a crazy example of why they were hiding this inner truth from you. not following their intuition, trying to make you chase them. The good news is I see that you have overcame any ability for this person to sway your intelligence, to sway your intuition. You have grown so much since the last time you spoke to this person. You see, this individual, when you guys were together, they liked the way you gained attention together. This person, you could walk into a room now and your soul would not even register or recognize their soul being there. That's why it's strange. You're like, this is strange. It's head shaking. It's everything. It's whatever, eyebrow raising, head tilting, that this person will even come flooding their emotions to you because you're not registering it. They're on a totally lower frequency than you. They're going to come in and say that they're really happy for you, okay? For all of the success that has came your way, no matter what's been thrown at you, you overcome it, you prevail it, you make it something that makes you even more successful. You turn inspiration into consistency. You don't let stuff burn out. You replenish, restore, and move forward. They're going to state that they had to overcome a lot of self-boundaries. There were third-party dynamics. There was something that they thought that what I'm hearing is I thought I was going to be pregnant with somebody else's child, or I was stuck, but really it was all my mind. Like, this person is going to come in with an over-explanation, almost like a soap opera. It's true, it's real, but it's dramatized. This person's coming in because they realize what they had with you. They became more attracted to you. Only, they want me to say it this way. This person has become even more attracted to you because you don't want them. This person sees that you opened up your mind, that what's going on. This person sees that there has been more than them. I see. They could have thought certain messages were for them. Like songs that were playing, things that you would post. Even if your conversations, if you talked, they took and interpreted your kind words as something else. This person's energy is pretty heavy. And again, tied to this selfishness, this greediness, the reason that they're coming in and saying, oh, I had this self-doubt, I held you on a pedestal and blah, blah, blah. They're exaggerating. They really do want something from you. This is an energy vampire. And you've broken self-illusion by whoever this is. There was a time where you would have been like, hey, I'm down to, go with this, vibe with this, see where it can go. But it was during a time of your life when you were avoiding what the games are. You've moved forward from that self-destruction. Like, you've broken from it. You're only going to be surrounded by individuals that are striving to overcome and aren't focusing on negatives and pessimistic. You set some extremely healthy boundaries with yourself and others, and you are completely guided and protected. So the message you're going to receive is going to be an extreme over-explanation. They're going to say all these things you want to hear. I've realized the self-doubt that was holding me back. I want to strive for developments. I'm ready to conquer this. They'll even say I was a coward or I was selfish, blah, blah, blah. They'll admit to past things, but they won't actually want to state anything about how you guys can build together. They're not going to ask you how you are doing. They're going to jump instantly into what they can get from you. For a lot of you here, this could also be a friend type of energy. No matter what, you have to be proud of yourself for... This could also be multiple types of energies they're telling me. This could be multiple people in your life. That's why stranger things have happened to you. It's going to be multiple people all coming in at once. And you're going to be like, whoa, what the fuck? Did they all like just team up together and message me on the same week? But then you're going to be like, you know what? It do be like that sometimes. Stranger things have happened to me. There are multiple people that are going to be trying to play a game with you this upcoming week. This is a reading about the upcoming week. Wow. I'm sensing 4 individuals. 4 individuals are stepping up to the plate within this next month. But it's going to start trickling in this upcoming week. Okay. One of the individuals could be a twin flame energy. Somebody who made you have to gain divine masculine strength, and you're seriously going to have to set those healthy boundaries with. And this is the person's energy I feel in this reading where they're stating like, don't let them back into your life. This is cycle repeating. You've overcame this. You're not going to fall into self-illusion about this person again. Another person's taking them a lot of courage, and they feel like they manifested you out of their life. And Spirit wants you to know that this soul, it's not vain energy at all. It's different than this, okay? This person feels like a soulmate who had a lot of self-insecurity, and they would hold you back. You don't have time for certain levels to be made, like when it comes to this game of chess we call life. That you're like, no matter how much like I really like see a potential with a person, I like them, their needs are more than mine when it comes to reassurance or etc. This individual is going to state that they manifested you in and out of their life by avoiding your connection. And I feel there's going to be a lot more listening to this individual, and maybe friendship, but definitely still healthy boundaries that they're not ready for you. And you're not going to be dealing with anything you don't, because you got a lot on your plate. You got a lot where your energy needs to be. 2 other people. It feels like one could be like a friend. Absolutely a friend. Somebody that you could have started from the ground up with is what they're stating to me. So somebody from your past who they want you to state they do have pure intentions, but it feels almost like a person that as soon as you could have met them in like early years of college, high school, etc., and they uprooted and kind of like, it's not like whoop, but they like uprooted and ended your friendship, and they didn't owe you anything if that's how your friendship ended up going, because it happens to everybody with most friendships. It's fine. You guys had a great run together is what they want me to state, but there's individual that's a friend that is popping up, and you're not sure if you should have your gloves up to them. It's not necessarily them wanting what you have. It is a lot of realizing the friend that they took advantage of, or etc., or didn't see the growth in, didn't see what they would become. And Spirit says you've already uprooted from that ground, and your soil is different. The plant you are is different. You can't grow in the same spot of this. So you're going to have to just, it's a test. Are you going to go back to these energies that no longer serve, that are part of your lowest timeline, or are you going to go forward because they can't come with you? We have to be assured that you will not let, that you can defer energy of who's deserving of redemption and who isn't. You're attaining very good news from an individual. This energy feels, they want me to say it's not like hit or miss, this or that. You're so on the money, you practice, you're good. You understand the leveling. You could be getting some form of promotion or recognition, upgrade. All the hope you have is already turned into faith, and You're getting a really good news. This almost feels like a return of an opportunity you might thought of flew off one day, but everything's happening for you because you're choosing to be grateful. Not focusing on what you don't have, focusing on what you do. Not focusing on what was, but what is. Hearing your inner child and having the courage to say no. Wow, what's the wrap up for this reading? Wow. As above. 3 energies to focus on. Not 2 energies. Okay. Well, this represents all of that game of life we were talking about beforehand. You know who you have to have your bludger up to, who's going to try to come and attack your team. You know how to hold your gloves high. But there are certain individuals flying to you that they don't want you to sail away from. They want you to meet halfway. Park. The chair is parked. The chair is parked. Very interesting. You could have a Slytherin in your life who's already parked. And they're stating that this person is somebody that is a ride or die. This is somebody to build with, that it could be a potential partner also. That could be building somebody who is a Slytherin or collective text resonates. At the least, their energy likes Harry Potter enough to where it made me pick my Harry Potter cards. They're a person that's a characteristic about them. That they could be a Slytherin. And they don't want you to run away from this connection. Let it form. You have a lot of different things going on in your energy because you're one of the collectives that just elevated, that allowed the tower moment to happen and embraced it with no fear. You ran straight forward into it. So now you've been dodging a lot of things lately, but Spirit says that the cuts and bruises you have are now forming, and the fact that I can see your cuts forming means the war is over. Whatever battle, whatever tower moment just happened, you won it, and now your scars are healing, and be ready for the world to be presented to you. Be ready that when the world is presented to you, a lot of things come back from the past. And right before something big happens in your life, there are tower moments, there are challenges. It's actually a complete confirmation of the evolution. And that's what I have for you guys today. And I will see you when I see you. Let's get it.